We all know the importance of water for our health. But did you know that drinking water excessively can lead to serious health issues? In fact, research shows that overhydration can lead to hyponatremia, a dangerous condition caused by dangerously low levels of sodium in the body. This condition is responsible for more deaths among athletes than dehydration. So, before you reach for that next glass of water, let's find out why you should wait until you're really thirsty. First of all, let's see what's the role of water in our lives. Water is essential for sustaining our overall health, as our bodies are primarily made up of water. As such, it is highly recommended that we consume at least 8 glasses of water daily. However, did you know that the quality of water you drink can significantly impact your overall health? Studies have shown that drinking clean water can lead to various health benefits, including improved digestion, regulation of body temperature, and detoxification of harmful substances. On the other hand, consuming contaminated or impure water can lead to serious health problems, such as gastrointestinal disorders and even some long-term illnesses. Let's learn about it further, but first, let's see why we feel the urge to drink water and what it does. Did you know that a sensation as basic as thirst could trigger the production of the hormone oxytocin in our bodies? Yes, oxytocin, the hormone responsible for the feelings of trust and love, is activated when we experience thirst. This is a fascinating fact and highlights the interconnectedness of our physiological responses. But wait, there's more. Oxytocin is also a powerful stress-reducing hormone that can lower the levels of cortisol in our bodies. On the other hand, cortisol, as you may know, is the hormone responsible for the fight-or-flight response. Now, why is thirst so important in the context of oxytocin production? Well, it turns out that when we experience thirst, there is an increased release of oxytocin in our bodies. This means that you can benefit from the stress-reducing effects of this powerful hormone by waiting until you experience the sensation of thirst before you reach for a glass of water. On the other hand, if you constantly drink water throughout the day and never experience thirst, the production of oxytocin may not trigger in your body. Now, what is oxytocin? Oxytocin, a hormone often called the love hormone, plays a key role in triggering positive emotions and behaviors. It is often a target for those struggling with addiction, as the chemical provides feelings of euphoria and comfort. Whether addicted to drugs or alcohol, individuals subconsciously seek out oxytocin in hopes of experiencing its undeniable benefits. That is happiness and calmness. Oxytocin is produced in the hypothalamus and released into the bloodstream via the pituitary gland. It has been linked to a wide range of physiological and psychological processes, including social bonding, stress reduction, and even pain relief. One way to increase oxytocin levels is through social interaction. Studies have shown that spending time with loved ones, including pets, can lead to a surge in oxytocin. Additionally, acts of kindness and giving back to others can also boost oxytocin production. The hormone has also been shown to increase in mothers bonding with their infants. Now let's see how oxytocin is related to thirst and drinking water. Research has shown that oxytocin levels can be boosted by thirst, exposure to heat, and even sweating. However, it is important to note that being overhydrated is not a viable solution for increasing oxytocin levels. In fact, studies suggest that the key to boosting oxytocin lies not in reducing the quantity of water we consume, but rather in decreasing the frequency at which we drink water. It is fascinating to consider how we have become accustomed to drinking water automatically, almost like a social ritual, without really considering the underlying objective of quenching our thirst. While you may often choose certain beverages for their flavor, the true purpose of drinking water is to satisfy your body's physiological need for hydration and replenishment. Interestingly, drinking excessive water before a meal may negatively affect your digestion. This is because consuming large amounts of water can dilute the hydrochloric acid in your stomach and reduce its effectiveness in breaking down food. However, it is important to note that this concept does not negate the importance of drinking water when thirsty. Just be more mindful of your water drinking habits and only drink water when your body actually requires it. But what happens when you drink too much water? When you drink too much water, it can dilute the sodium concentration in your body. This can lead to a medical condition known as hyponatremia, where the sodium levels in your body are severely depleted. As we go about our daily activities, we are often unaware of the environmental factors that affect our bodies. One such factor is humidity, and not just when it is high. Surprisingly, low humidity levels, like those experienced during winter, can significantly impact our health. During low humidity, the air around us tends to draw moisture from our bodies. This can lead to the loss of fluids and an imbalance between salts and water in our bodies. In fact, studies have shown that even a mild reduction in water levels can lead to feelings of fatigue, headaches, and dry skin. In addition to these physical symptoms, low humidity levels can also negatively impact your respiratory health. When the air is dry, your nasal passages can become irritated and inflamed, increasing the risk of sinus infections or respiratory conditions. This can be particularly dangerous for vulnerable groups like children and the elderly. Just because it is cold outside does not mean that you do not need to hydrate. In fact, the opposite is true. During winter months, you may need to drink more fluids to account for the drying effects of low humidity. This may include water and other hydrating fluids like hot tea or soup. It's a well-known fact that plastics are now an unavoidable part of our daily lives. And it has also become an equally well-known issue that the disposal of plastic waste is causing a severe threat to our environment. However, a lesser-known yet highly significant aspect of this problem is the pervasive presence of microplastic particles in our drinking water. Scientific studies have revealed that each year, an average person may consume about 16,000 microplastic particles from drinking water that's stored in plastic containers. The issue is aggravated by even seemingly simple things like twisting the plastic cap on your bottle, which releases around hundreds of microplastic particles. Additionally, the constant fluctuations in temperature levels can quickly degrade the plastic quality, leading to an even higher concentration of microplastics in the stored water. In fact, scientific studies have also found that 93% of all tested plastic bottles contain some level of microplastics. Not all plastic bottles contain microplastics, but most of them do. The massive accumulation of non-biodegradable microplastics can cause severe health concerns like cancer, nervous system damage, and even diabetes. Hyponatremia, characterized by symptoms such as fatigue, weakness, and tiredness, can occur if you drink too much water in a short period of time, especially during intense workouts or physical activities. Electrolytes, such as sodium, help regulate the body's fluid balance and carry out nerve impulses, muscle contractions, and other vital bodily functions. Experts say that consuming enough salt is almost as important as staying hydrated. A proper water and salt balance is necessary to keep your body hydrated and healthy. On the other hand, staying on low-salt diets for too long can cause various health complications, such as headaches, leg cramps, and even abdominal pain. While it's tempting to ignore your cravings for salt, it's best not to overlook them, as your body may attempt to signal that it needs more salt. People concerned about their salt intake due to high blood pressure should consider increasing their potassium levels. Potassium counteracts the harmful effects of sodium to some extent and also supports the production of nitric oxide, the molecule that causes the blood vessels to relax and widen. So do not drink water excessively, but at the same time, do not deprive your body of the necessary fluids. A recommended approach to drinking water is to wait until you feel thirsty and then quench your thirst. Note that our bodies lose water constantly throughout the day. Even at rest, we lose about 10 to 20 milliliters of water every hour simply through breathing. This amounts to between 240 and 480 milliliters, or about half a liter of fluid, in 24 hours from breathing alone. When physical exercise is involved, this quantity can increase up to 4 times, depending on the intensity of the activity. Besides breathing and sweating, we also lose water via the digestive and urinary system when we poop or pee. Other conditions like vomiting and diarrhea too cause our body to lose water and electrolytes. Therefore, it is crucial to maintain a balanced fluid intake, especially when engaging in physical activities and in cases where you experience vomiting or diarrhea. To avoid the potential risks of microplastics, opt for stainless steel, BPA-free glass, or silicone bottles to carry water. Refill your reusable bottles at filtered water refill stations instead of buying new plastic bottles. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to support our mission to help improve your health. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.